Hello, be welcome to one more video, my friend. And in this video I'll talk about a topic that some subscribers asked me to record, that is about passport bros. I'm a native here in Brazil. I'll give my perspective how women are here in Brazil. Okay, I lived here over the last 35 years, and this passport bros kind of movement, some men from this group maybe think that we have a lot of submissive women here that are trained since the childhood to be wives and something like this. And I will clarify in this video. Okay, I think this is the best video if you are interested in coming here Brazil, then so pay attention to the end. I think this will be worth it. Okay, so this passport movement is kind of people live in the US and rich countries with very appreciated currency, okay, very valuable currency, and they're coming in these poor countries like Southeast Asia, Thailand, Philippines, and I don't see a lot of men thinking about coming here Brazil. Yes, there are a lot, but I see most of men planning go to Philippines. Philippines is very hot because there, as I saw in some videos, the women there are trained since childhood to be wives, and that's it. So, and Brazil, I have to admit here, I see here in other videos, I say this and embrace a lot my country and the women here. I think the women here are the most beautiful in the world, point blank period. Okay, there's no discussion about that. I see these videos in Asia. Okay, I'm not saying Asian women are necessarily ugly. I'm not saying this, but come on, Brazilian women are better, a lot better. Okay, so what are you gonna find here really in Brazil? Are you gonna find these submissive women that are trained since the childhood to be wives? Man, sorry for disappointing you, but I don't think it's the truth. Actually, it's far from the truth. Okay, I'm not saying that Brazilian women are these crazy feminists, absolutely nasty we see in USA. Okay, but it's not the extreme side that we will find that all women here will just be full mother and just clean the house all day. Okay, I'm not saying that's wrong too. Okay, I'm not judging things here. I'm not saying this is wrong and the right thing is to women. She can never clean the house, never. If she do this, she will die and explode the head and something very tragic will happen. No, man, I think people need to look for their happiness. Okay, I'm not saying the feminist way of life is the right, but I don't agree with extremists. Okay, there are a lot of nasty feminists in USA, and I don't agree with that. But let's get back to the point. We will find a lot of submissive women here in Brazil, and sorry for disappointing you, you won't find that. Okay, here. You have to remember, sometimes people, I have this impression that USA citizens or rich country citizens like UK, they think Western world is only Europe and USA. And in Latin America, we are very similar to the culture, let me say like this, in USA, okay? Here in Brazil, is very similar the culture, okay? That's one of the reasons I talk so much about foreigners come here to Brazil, not to Southeast Asia, sorry. Because this kind of culture we have here is very similar to USA. But I think here in Brazil, we have a lot of independent women, okay? The women that I know, that in my social circle, at least, okay, They have their own professional. They they make their money. Okay, they care about their looks, and many of them are feminists too. Sorry for disappoint you. If you are looking for a very submissive woman, something like this, I'm not saying too that you won't find very submissive women here, but I don't know really a woman that is trained since the childhood to be a wife. I don't know anybody like this here in Brazil. Okay, I don't know. Sorry for disappointing. What are you gonna find here in Brazil? You are gonna find a lot of conservative women. Okay, that's what you're gonna find. A lot of women, yes, they like to cook, they like to clean, they like to clean the house. And a lot of women here is like this. But in the other side, a lot of women here have their own professional, and they try to conciliate like the work and taking care of the kids. Okay, they try to conciliate. Okay, it's something like more equilibrated. It's like more divided thing. It's not so extreme like USA that women cannot cook. If they cook, their head will explode and something very tragic will happen. They can't always never. They can't never cook. I think here in Brazil is like USA 40 years ago, maybe. Okay, Brazil is a Catholic conservative country. Okay, that's one of the reason. That's the main reason the last president was elected before Lula, that is Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro had this message of conservative, Catholic, and this embrace with people, disengage with people. So we have a lot of feminism here. Okay, we have a lot of these Western, like cultural movements, but still today we have a lot of conservative women here in Brazil. So there are some facts that you have to be in your mind. Okay, first of all, not all the women here are not trained since their childhood to be a wife. That's fact. You will not find like this. Number two, you will not have an easy life here when getting women just because you are American, because I don't see this high demand of the women to get American. For you to have a notion, the majority of women here don't even speak English. Okay, people here don't usually speak English. That's a disadvantage. Okay. For what I searched in Philippines, a lot of women speak English. Here in Brazil is not the case. Okay, so I don't see this high demand to go to the USA by the women here in Brazil. A lot of men want to go work in USA. Now for the women going to marry some foreign, I know women that go to Italy, to like the foreign to USA, and they stay full months there, just be in their house all the day and go live overseas. I know some women that do this. The foreign just come here and marry and carry them to the USA or the Italy, something like this. I know a lot of women, but it's not the majority of women. A lot of women are married already, okay, and they want to stay here with their family. The competition here is really high. Okay, we have a lot of Chads here. Okay, Brazilian people is not exactly ugly people. Okay, we have beautiful people here, and the competition here is very strong. So I don't, in my opinion, it's not gonna be a very easy life to just come here and quickly get a wife, and a very submissive wife. As I say, it's not extreme like USA, and not like the Philippines, that women are trained since childhood to be wives. It's not like this here. Here is more 50-50, is more equilibrated, okay? And be in mind that you will not have an easy life, okay, man? But if you have good looks, and if you find a woman, okay, that really speak English and something like this, you can get very nice women here. We have a lot of nice women here that are conservative, okay, that really help their husbands in like dividing like take care of the child. If they need to work, they work. If they want to stay in the home, they stay, okay. And I think this is more it's like not so radical, the fight, as we see in the USA. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question, put in the comments, okay? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel to motivate me to grow this channel and to get me traveling in the Brazil, showing Brazil more deeply, okay? And that's it. Thank you and see you.